And if you're singing in a way where you're feeling what you're singing about, your sound is going to always be more impactful. Hey, real quick, I just want to welcome you to the Big Brain Singer channel, where singers and music lovers come together. I'm Charlie, and my goal is to share my knowledge of singing and love of music with as many people as possible. If you want to be the first to experience reactions just like this one, please join us on Twitch, links down below, Monday, Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you yourself are an aspiring singer and want a mini voice lesson from me, I hold a free and open vocal clinic every Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern as well. So make sure to join our community Discord server. Links are also down below. To join hundreds of music lovers like yourself and to stay updated on community events. I hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoy this reaction and analysis. We're going to listen to Corpo-Mente by Ort, live at Improv Tone Studios 2015. Interesting. Corpo-Mente, Ort. One is the artist, one is not. Prov, you're so big brain. Nice. So, how would you define this singing? Weak? No, I wouldn't define this singing as weak. This is a very head voicey, pure, airy tone, but it's really well supported. Now, when I say support, I don't mean like breath tension or pressure. It's not pressurized, but it's a very consistent sound. It's a very consistent flow of air. There's nothing, the breath isn't like going like this. It's not it's not being overpressurized. It's just the breath is flowing consistently. That allows them to create that crystal clear tone. Really beautiful. Treats. Milo. I'm sorry, Trinks. Yeah, all of those redemption things I need to reset up because. This is kind of tripping me out a little bit. I need to listen to her sing that again. Nasally and Elysium. So, if you have a lot of breath pressure, as she's adding here, you can still get vibrato, but it's a more erratic and a less natural sounding vibrato. And some people call it still natural vibrato. I wouldn't call it natural because it is not a free vibrato. It is a vibrato facilitated by over loosening the folds or over loosening the mechanism with really high breath pressure. That's why she's able to get those really rich low notes. So, and you can see in her face, it's all scrunched up because she's using a lot of musculature to make this happen. She's not squeezing anything. It's quite the opposite. Yeah. This is squeezy, but like controlled people. And you can hear in that gasp that this is not a released sound, but it's part of this. I wish I had the words for this in front of me, but it's part of the, there's obviously some anguish in this song, right? There's some like corporeal like grit, there's romance, there's passion in this song that's being really well expressed through the way she's singing with that kind of body tension groan in the sound, right? But it's really a lovely tone because she's not cutting off any of the other resonances that people would want to cut out if you're doing like a harsh growl or something. She's creating this really unique and lovely, passionate sound through the use of her breath energy. Anguished, absolutely. So in there, she's lifting that soft palate, getting that lofty sound, right? Very Tom York-esque. I agree, Cosmic. That's great. She reminds me, and some of you opera guys out there, opera guys and gals, you might know Cecilia Bartoli, who's a mezzo-soprano. And she sings, she's really well known for singing with like crazy expressions on her face, you know? And she really reminds me of that. Yeah. She's using all of these facial colors, but still utilizing the loftiness in her natural tone, which is great to hear. But then you're also getting these really passionate colors in the voice that serves the song really well. So. Now, I'm not like a composition person. I'm not really a music theory person. I use music theory where it's convenient for me personally, but this is really, these harmonies are super, super interesting. Evening to Venus. Okay. So we're getting this sound on the guitar. This is like some use of the strings or something. I don't even know. And pedals, whatever. And then she does it with her voice. No, I want more growl. Look, this is incredible. This is like progressive, right? This is progressive music. I think the band is Corpo-Mente. Or it's Ort. It's just a little dash in between, so I don't know what the first word is the but look up Corpo-Mente, Corpo-Mente, and that's the song. Or the artist, but you'll find this video that way. Really cool. She really reminds me of Kyo from we watched a couple of their stuff from like Deer on Grey. In the way that she is using her personal anguish. She's a singing actor, right? She's using her personal anguish to create a sound. She's not relying on like a specific technique, though she could very well be formally trained. I wouldn't put that past this. You know, she makes some really good sounds. But it's all coming from a very emotional root. Now, if you're a singer and you're learning how to sing and you're working on your performance and you want to become more captivating, you need to draw from personal experience in a way that impacts your sound. And if you're singing in a way where you're feeling what you're singing about, your sound is going to always be more impactful. This is an amazing example of someone who takes that idea to the furthest extent and roots most of what they're doing vocally in emotion that's being evoked. And it's affecting the sound to be incredibly captivating. Now, different singers use different like ratios of like technical objective sound to, you know, emotion blossoming in the sound. But that's a stylistic thing, right? I'll move it back again. Let me know. I will definitely bump it. No worries, Digitalist. Appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Gautier Serre is the composer, and this is Laure Prunanek. It's interesting you say that, Marie. Who is she, Dimash? I love it. It's like street opera, how I would define her technique. That's really lovely. That was really fun. Yeah, Marie, I completely agree. Meditative is a great way of putting it because it's just like a wash of sounds, and then you get some distinct sounds out of there, like the different vocal colors that kind of, some are jarring and some are just like flowy, and it brings you in and out of this like meditative like whirlpool almost. And yeah, I would call that technique like street opera. Like it's like gritty, and but it's still utilizing the fundamental technique of classical singing to achieve all of these different crazy textures. Really, really cool. Worldly. I love that word. Anna Liziel, you get the award for like descriptive words. I like that you just have those things to say. It's super nice. Colorful. Yeah. No, I love that. Those are really great descriptors of what we're hearing here. Because I like to talk about like the technique and what happens, but it's the way we can define how music makes us feel that allows us to appreciate the music we love even more. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this, because if we can learn to appreciate, if we can approach perfection in the appreciation of music, I think our world would be a much better place. Wow, you're still here. If you did enjoy the video, I want to invite you to check out my Patreon page, where I offer multiple tiers of perks for both aspiring singers as well as music lovers who want to take their listening skills to the next level. Also, I do need to say it, like 90% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. It really doesn't take much. Can you please just press the little button down there? If you made it this far, you probably fit in right with the rest of the people who are the Big Brain community. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.